Hi everybody, this is Jim Patterson, your semi-literate marketer, speaking to you today from downtown Tampa where I live and work. Wanted to talk to you today about a few things, specifically exactly what it is that stops people from becoming involved in your MLM or home-based business. It's really two things, and they're really closely related because they really boil down to fear of loss or fear of some type of risk. The first one would be the risk of financial loss. It goes without saying that most home-based businesses have some type of initial investment that must be made. And people are concerned. They've heard about all kinds of scams, all kinds of pyramid schemes and things that they need to worry about. And so they're afraid of suffering that financial loss and then, of course, the scorn that would go with it from their friends and family. So that's one of the things we have to overcome, and probably even a bigger one is, let's say that they do go ahead and take that step. Bigger than the fear of losing the dollars, because of course they can make more money. They'll find, usually most times you're talking about about $500 to get involved in most home-based businesses. They can, overcome that kind of a setback of $500 pretty easily. But what about the loss of self-esteem, self-regard? Because they see the evidence that there's all these people there that are making outstanding incomes from their MLM businesses, from any type of home-based business. There's just lots of examples of people that are succeeding and doing very well. But what does it say about them if then they can't do that? You see, so what we're talking about here is a totally different kind of fear, and probably one that is even a bigger obstacle for most of the people that you talk to. So now let's go beyond that and ask the next question. What is it that makes most people actually fail in home-based businesses? Wouldn't you say it's having a lack of prospects to talk to, not having enough people to sit down in front of while you go through that learning process of learning how to prospect and how to go about enrolling people into your business? So you see, again, the problem there is being able to sit down with people and help them to overcome the same fears when perhaps they themselves, your prospect who you've enrolled into your business, then still perhaps doesn't even overcome them themselves. So how do we address this? How can we go about taking away the risk financially, as well as taking away as much of that risk as we can of their fear of failure and the resulting lack of self-esteem that would come with it? Well, fortunately, we do have an answer for that. There are programs out there because of the fact that there are corporations all around the country that are just aching to give away money. Now, that may be a surprise to you, but it's the fact of the matter. Corporations are giving away millions of dollars each and every day. Why? Because it's one of the most effective ways to advertise their products and services. They want someone to take a free trial, so if someone will hook someone else up to take a free trial and give their product or service a chance, take a look at it, then they're willing to part with some serious cash in order to do that. And a lot of them, if you set it up the right way, they're willing to pay that cash right now. So what we can do is take advantage of this and put it all together and find a way to turn your MLM, any home-based business, into a self-funding proposal. Think about that for a second. A self-funding proposal. That means that your prospect wouldn't have any of their own money at risk. Genius, isn't it? So what they can do is, at no cost, enroll in a program that provides them with an income that will provide them with the money to get into a home-based business. And, more importantly for most people, will also give them a means to come up with a huge pool of prospects who would also like the opportunity to have their home-based business, their MLM experience, be self-funded. So you see, this is really a win-win. It covers all aspects of this. You've got something to cover their fear of risk, the financial loss. You've got, secondly, a way to address the fear of loss of self-esteem, because you're going to show them how they too can come up with a pool of people to talk to while they hone their craft. And you see, at the same time, what you're ending up with is someone who has then done away with a great deal of their fear. Shortens their learning curve a great deal. So it's a win-win-win. You've got taken care of the financial loss risk, you've taken care of the risk of loss of self-esteem, and you've taken care of the number one reason for failure for people in MLMs and home-based businesses, a lack of enough prospects to build the business to the point where you can get that kind of an income. So what I want you to do is go ahead, fill out the form, go ahead and opt in and start the process. You're going to find that this has all been done for you. There's a system with no out-of-pocket cost whatsoever. You can get started today. You can actually have it so that it starts paying money directly into your PayPal account within 24 hours. It's just an amazing program. So I'd like to ask you to take a look. You've got absolutely nothing to lose because you put your money away. You're not going to have to spend a single dime. Thank you for taking the time to watch my video. This is Jim, your semi-literate marketer from downtown Tampa, signing off. Have a good day.